getting started. I thought might as well I go live on YouTube instead of Instagram, like I normally do, so that I can actually do a little bit of a teaching this morning while I'm doing my makeup. I'm about to travel on a plane, and before I go to the airport, I make sure my face is completely done because I get completely differently treated when I actually take the time to work on my face too. When you're about to go on a trip and you're thinking about going on an airplane specifically, you will want to make sure that you hydrate, which means, yeah, you drink your water and all that stuff before then, as well as you use things in your makeup that's actually going to hydrate your face. Like your setting spray should be a more of a hydrating one. Um, Not the matte, but an actual hydrating one. Another thing is for me when I'm doing my face, I use products from my mom's beauty line, and this is a black seed oil, black soap scrub. It's really nice. Do it on my entire face. After I do that, I spray some of the toner that she makes as well, and then lastly put a little bit of the oil on and spread it on. After I'm done doing that, I go ahead and spray my setting spray so I can get things started. I follow that up by using my primer because this is a really good way to get your face ready before you do your foundation. Set the foundation, then actually put the foundation kind of thing. Pillar, okay, cool. And then I haven't put this on yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. So when it comes to the setting spray, when you're spraying it, just a little tidbit is you open it and you spray it further from you and you spray it on your face. I already put this on, so I'm not gonna put this on again. And I already put this on. When you do this, tease them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, if you will, kind of thing. And one right here, and then you start working it into your face, all over it, okay? Now, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. When you're doing your foundation, I highly recommend that you use a flat top brush because it applies better that way. This is what I personally found. This is what's worked for me. I put a couple of dabs on here. And remember that Father, Son, Holy Spirit? Yeah, that's what I do. And then I just work it in, like so. And I make sure to go on the bottoms too, because you don't want to forget, like, hey, we did the top, but we totally forgot to blend it into the bottom. Don't want to do that. So blend it in like this. Put on both sides. Okay. So I feel like, so there's certain areas I've just put a little bit more. I'm going to do a little bit right there and a little bit right there. And these are just some areas that I have darker spots, which is normal. It's nothing bad because we're perfect and all we're doing is enhancing our beauty, right? Right. Okay, cool. So I dab to push into the pores kind of thing. So you do the swirls and then the push. Okay, so swirl, push. Cool. Okay, foundation done, cap on, safety, you know. The next thing that I generally do for myself, because this is what I found that works for me, is I go and I take my foundation powder and I apply it on top just for the look that I'm personally going for. I like the blend of both the hydrating Fenty foundation, not sponsored, but this is what I use. I don't use the matte one. I've tried it. It doesn't look right for my skin, and it's not me. So whenever you're picking your foundation, find the one that is best for you. Not everyone's skin is made equal. If you have more of a dry skin, you need a hydrating one. If you have really oily skin, you need more of a dry one. Vice versa, you know? And makeup brands take this in mind, and that's why they have different products for the different skin types. There you go. So apply, T-zone, all the good stuff. Okay, done. And this is turn up the base for mine personally. Okay. So I've done my foundation, I've done that. The next thing I generally do, just for myself, I like doing a blush for my makeup look. You do not have to do a blush for your makeup look if it's not something that you're comfortable with. Um, Mind you, depending on your skin type, you can use, there's a wide range of them, but when I'm generally working on my clients, I can use any of these colors depending on their skin tone, and that's how I match it. I just don't do the exact same one for everyone because some people have more blues and yellows and reds. Here you go. They all have different, like, more predominant colors, and you don't want to find something and do something that accidentally clashes. Your face is something that's very delicate, so get to know your face and what works for you. When you do your blush, you smile, you get your cheeks really, really big, and then like that, little dashes up in the T spot right here and work it in. Yeah, the nice smile. Because for me, I don't try to make it like super, hey, it's there kind of thing. So let's do that. It's applied. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do after that is I generally start working on my eyes. One thing that saves me a whole lot of time is getting individual eyelashes. They are pricier than getting clusters that can range from 15 to 40 bucks. Those are clusters. Clusters are not the best for your eyes. They can take out more eyelashes than you keep, and I don't recommend them. Strip eyelashes with the glue. I recommend those. Take the time to figure out how you apply it for yourself. There's also magnetic eyelashes that you can put on. For me, I like waking up like this. I like feeling like Beyonce a little bit. So I get the individuals and I pay the premium price for it because individuals, there's classic, there's hybrid, there's mega volume, and there's volume too. And there's also wispy, there's doll style, there's cat style. This is just lingo in the eyelash, okay? So figure out what works for you. Or if I didn't have these, if I really wanted to work on my eyelashes, I would have a mascara like so. And this is what I would apply, okay? But because I decided to wake up like this, I don't have to apply that because you don't apply mascara to your individuals. That's not good. You do make sure that you clean your stuff because you should be keeping these cleans because they can collect dirt from the makeup in betweens. Okay, that's just a little thing of when you're removing it and you have eyelashes, make sure you're actually cleaning the eyelashes and getting in between the lashes. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So now we're gonna go to the eyeshadow. What I like to do is do like this to clean my brushes on a paper towel or tissue, just to make sure I'm working with clean brushes. This is a part of makeup hygiene. You don't want gunk in your brushes because you're transferring that bacteria to your face and wondering why your face is breaking out. Have you cleaned your brushes? This is your brush PSA alert. Clean your brushes. And if you don't, buy new brushes. Dollar Tree if you have to. 99-cent store if you have to. You can go to Ultra Beauty. You can go to Sephora. You can go to Walgreens. CVS. There's a lot of places that you can go to get new brushes. Get new brushes if you're not. Cool. I said what I said and I'm moving on. When it comes to my eyeshadow, I like putting a pop of color in the inside because I just like the way it makes me look, the way it makes me feel. And so I generally like to do this like this silvery color. It's from a palette that I got off of Amazon. Beauty Glazed Impressed. Here, Impressed You. There you go. This is the palette that I'm working off of. I love this palette. Um, so a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. So now before I go any higher, and I'm gonna clean this brush really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and do, okay, eyebrows. So this is a 24-hour eyebrow setter. It's a clear liquid that you apply to your eyebrows, and you take the brush and you brush it in. So it goes from this to brush. Okay, so apply and then turn, brush. Okay, cool. So now I've applied that. What I personally do, I like filling in my eyebrows so you can actually like see I have some when I'm doing my makeup. So what I do is I take this Fenty palette. It has tan colors, doesn't even have a name. True Naturals. This is the name for this one. I open it. I like that dark brown that I see right here. I take this brush, which is a flat brush, and angular. I apply some, and then I go ahead and I gently like rub, but not like too hard. I start to darken and shade in my eyebrows so you can see them more. Okay. You can use any dark brown that works for you. I like this one. It's one I've been using. When this dark brown runs out, and if I don't want to re up on this particular palette, then I will find another dark brown that will work for my skin tone and what I want in my life. Okay? Awesome, awesome. Okay. Now that that's done, you can take a look. Just to fill in. Just to fill in. Okay. So now after I do that, I will go in and I'll apply a color to this particular area. The other area I'll apply a color is right here. It's literally right underneath the eyebrow line because it just, for me, gives it a pop, and I just like the way it looks on me. Like I said, for when it comes to doing your makeup, you do what feels good to you. This is more going to be a natural look. I am walking in the airport. It's not like a hero. I can draw more attention to myself, but I'm going to keep it natural because I also have a later engagement to see in-laws. Um, and so I'm going to keep it simple. So I'm applying a gold to my upper line right here so you can see it a little bit more. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to this side, like so. I totally spaced the background music. My bad. Yeah, I get what I want, don't need no genie. This right here a ticket, ain't no beanie. Every time they see me, now they froze. No, there ain't a thing that you can't teach me. Rest in peace to feed me. Got my own Topanga at the show. I ain't at the top, but I feel close to it. Got the speakers knocking, now these doors that keep on opening. Got the yes men in your circle, how you supposed to win? If I play this for my girl and she don't like it, I ain't posting it. Whoa, rap game, Mr. Beast, popping up on no screens. Laptop in a dream, top notch with the keys. Wait, blast off at a reach, hopscotching on beats. Cause I just keep stepping on squares, these numbers increase. Whoa, yeah, baby, no money in corner, there's baby, no price. Okay, right, yeah, that sounded nice. Baby, no price, roll up the tongue, got me saying it twice. Me falling off, keep wishing, try to grant me 3 wishes. But look, I get what I want, don't need no genie. This right here a ticket, ain't no beanie. Every time they see me, now they froze. No, there ain't a thing that you can't teach me. Rest in peace to feed me. Got my own Topanga at the show. I just looked up what Topanga means. Come on, go this year, I need more enemies. Baby, no real rap shit, don't speak with energy. Baby, no better me. Just woke up, I sip amphetamines. Ain't so shit, you know what better be. Just made a minute, better smoke up green book. Baby, don't press, don't hold up smithereens. Freaking this right, TS, 0.5 photo, keep it promiscuous. 2 times kissing, bottom cells, 20 simultaneous. They said, baby, smooth, ain't talking subcutaneous. Finally got my paper straight, it's file, miscellaneous. Baby, no money, my brother in Christ. Chronic, you killing it, checking the price. 4, 5, 6 when I roll on the dice. By the way, ladies, I'm anti-size. I need a new girl to trigger a nice. So I went ahead and also added a dark brown to really pop my eyes the way that you currently see it. So one thing that I do before I am done with everything, I had to find my brush. I take this brush and I go ahead and I remove the excess I don't need, and also it clears up any additionals that I don't want. Worry about it right away. Just finish your look. And then go ahead and take it. You can get a makeup wipe. If you do that, you're also going to wear your foundation, so you don't want to do that. I like literally do the hey, 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 okay? And then I'll go in with a little bit more foundation and apply it on top, and then fix it, is it right up when you have those oopses. If you're a beginner and you have oopsies when you're doing your makeup, you find that you don't have the right color for your face and you're beating yourself up, stop, stop, that's a stop, stop. Mhm. Makeup is a practice and an art form, and it takes time to cultivate what works best for your face and figuring out what works best for your face, and shaming yourself for not knowing when you are operating from your best knowledge is unacceptable. So stop shaming yourself. Thank you. Love you. Now we continue. So now that I've done that, this is the best part ever. Ready for it? I get to fix my eyelashes and I get to do my lips and then close out this look. That's really it. Because I have the eyelashes that I have, I don't add additional eyeliner to it. So this video is not going to talk about eyeliner. I do have eyeliner. It's just I don't need to do eyeliner kind of thing. It's not required. So I close, brush, and I'm looking over on the other side too to make sure. Making sure. Cool. If you brush it and you have individuals and like a lash comes off, it is what it is. It just happens that way. Shedding is completely normal when you have individuals. Excessive shedding when it first gets done, that's not okay. That means the bonder didn't really bond. You need to go talk to your eyelash person. Okay? So be mindful of that. If they fall out way too quickly, call somebody. And the eyelash person I went to this past time, she did something that no other eyelash artist has ever done. She followed up with me to make sure my eyelashes were good. I was like, what in the customer service is this excellence? I was so happy and thankful. So, just saying. Um, and there are some glues that, if I'm not mistaken, based off what I've been told, because I'm not an eyelash expert, just gonna throw that out there, is that there are some eyelash glues that automatically have a bonder, and sometimes the eyelash person will put additional on there, sometimes they won't. So ask them, be knowledgeable, and know if your eyes are sensitive, and letting them know, hey, my eyes are sensitive, so they can use a hypoallergenic glue. Some of the glues that they do use have a lot of fumes, and that can really hurt your eyes, and everyone is made different. So remember that understanding your differences make you unique, and there's nothing wrong with that. And don't shame yourself for it, because you're perfect just as you are. As I said, we're all masterpieces. And this video is just to show you how to enhance your masterpiece. And I have excess glue on, right, or excess glue, excess oil on my neck. So I'm gonna get that up. And now lips. So for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and do this lip plumper. It's just something I found. It's from Paris Hilton. So open and apply. This one's on a sophisticated one. Maybe next time I'll show you how I do the multiple color blends. And I make new colors, because you don't have to have the exact color that you want. You can make the color by mixing some different lip glosses. So next video, not next, but one of the next videos, I'll make sure to show you how to do eyeliner, and I'll make sure to show you how to do lips as well. But this is just doing a natural one, rub it in, looks good. That's done. I'm gonna go ahead and take this, which is my setting spray. I'm gonna spray it further than me. Spray it on. Do it like this. Perfect. Perfect. So that is all done. Like, follow, and share. Subscribe. If you have questions, concerns, and you're like, I need you to go through that slower, Charente, let me know. Remember that on these videos, you can change the playback speed to being 0.5 all the way up to 2 times on these YouTube videos, which is why I recorded it on YouTube, so you can speed it up through the parts that you don't need a refresher on. And I will also say, when it comes to taking the makeup off, make sure that you have some hydrating. Like I said, for airport, it dries your face out because of the cabin and the AC and all that stuff with the, we don't want that. So get you some hydrating makeup wipes. Wipe your face down. After I wipe my face down, that's where I'll go in and I will do my face scrub, followed by my toner, followed by my oil, okay? And that's how I take that off. If I have been doing makeup for 2 days straight, the next night I do a gel mask on my face. Normally speaking, I make my own mask, but due to me not really being in my house and not having access to my masking clay and all my stuff that I normally use, okay, to make my stuff, I'm currently using this. It's a K-Beauty product. It feels really good on the face, and it makes it where my face like comes back to normal. It revitalizes it, because doing makeup every single day, it can be a lot on your face. You want to make sure that you're taking the additional self-care and doing face masks. You can do the 24K gold mask. You can do the black charcoal mask, the green tea mask. There's so many types of masks that you can get, okay? Find out what works for you. K-Beauty is generally the best for me. Their skin products are, to me, top tier. The fact that you can have surgery out there and you don't even know that they've had surgery, because that's how good they are at skincare. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So check it out. If you have any, like I said, questions, concerns, let me know. And I'm thinking of anything else that I want to make sure I remind you about. Actually, I'll close out this way. All this is like, please know this is improv, which means I have no script. There's nothing here where I'm like, direct me. No, this is all winging it, because I realized this is where my best teaching comes from. The only thing that I want to end you with is that you are beautiful. These videos are being made from a place of love and to help other people feel just as beautiful as I feel, kind of thing, because it's all about glowing you up from the inside. Beautiful. You are too. You are too. Remind yourself how beautiful you are in the morning when you look in the mirror. Pick yourself up. Don't look from the top down. Look from the look from the top down. Own best friend. Hype yourself up in the morning, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you go, are you going knowing that you have no regrets? Are you going knowing that you did not torture yourself the majority of your life, but actually had fun in your life and experienced joy, peace, and laughter? A lot more than you experience all the trauma, the pain, the grief, the rage, the anger, the BS. So you get to choose what you want to do. And let me know how else I can support you in your makeup journey. I love you so very much. I hope you continue to have an amazing day. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Charente, signing